2. Welcome to Ramp and Splash, the gaming channel of learning, laughing, absurdity, and skill building. We're here for episode 2 of Commentating on Final Fantasy VIII. I'm here with my good friend Chris. Say hi, Chris.
Hi.
Very literal. I love it. I love it. It's a good. We're off to a great start. So last time we defeated Ifrit, and we got our first wild Guardian Force, and we managed to defeat the timed mission, which was the real moral victory.
Yeah.
And I think now we're going to jump into Squall's exam to see if he becomes a seed. Chris, you wanna get us started on the video?
All right, let's go.
I had to teach myself just enough Adobe Premiere to make this video, because the other software I was using was the license had expired, and then I tried a second software package and that didn't work, and I was like, well, I guess it's time to learn Premiere. Let's learn just enough of it to make a video.
It's a good skill to have, especially these days.
Yeah. I mean, I have a PhD, but there's no guarantee that I'm going to be able to use that. Just make Final Fantasy videos for my career.
So you mentioned an exam, and we're going to find out if our protagonist here is going to become a seed.
That's right.
Otherwise known as a child soldier. Well, adolescent soldier, really.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
How old is he supposed to be? Like,
I think he's 17 or 18. Yeah.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about it last time. The Gardens are like a boarding school, high school, a college, and a military academy at the same time. It's weird. It's as weird as it sounds.
It would be years, maybe even decades before I realized that's a whole genre of anime.
Yeah.
The military high school is.
Yeah. And I mean, I think I mentioned it last time in the context of Quista's here. It seems odd that she's like buddies and like running around with these other students, and she's really only like a couple years older. She's like 19 or something, but in college that's pretty common. You have like 18-year-old freshmen being taught by 23-year-old grad students.
That's right.
I think that's kind of what they're going for. She's kind of like a prodigy. I think she's a young teacher.
Yes. We're gonna find out pretty soon that she was a record-breaking. She was the youngest person to become a seed, I think. Well done. Let's see. I thought there was something else I needed to go over with you before you take the seed exam. Oh, yes. Taking care of your GF. This is something you have to watch out for. This one I'll say is unnecessary. I think that...
Don't feed them tree nuts. They're all allergic.
Yeah, this one is... Well, I say it's unnecessary, but I've played the game 5 or 6 times.
We'll get into this more organically as they come up.
Yeah.
We talked about a little bit of this already. GFs can take damage in combat while you're summoning them, things like that. We'll get into AP in a bit, but we haven't really done a whole lot of that yet.
Yep. I think that's where the biggest dopamine hit comes for me, when the sound and the window pop up to tell you that your GF has learned a new ability. That's like,
Oh yeah.
for me, that's the rush. My pupils dilate, and I'm.
Not only do you have a new thing you can do, but you get to start working toward another new thing.
I know! It's so good.
So basically, AP is like GF XP, which, if you've not played this game, was a whole lot of stupid nonsense that I just said. It's just a bunch of word salad. Basically, characters get experience points. They take levels and get stat bumps or whatever, like a normal RPG.
And most of these are abilities that the character they're junctioned to will learn. So when Shiva learns a new ability, for the most part, that means Squall learns a new ability. Now, change into your uniform and assemble at the first floor lobby.
Yeah. Especially the way you're doing it, because your challenge, like we talked about last time, is each GF is going to be kind of glued to a character. You can't move them around.
I mean, we find out later a bit more, but it's almost like the Guardian Force is a spirit creature that lodges it like integrates with your nervous system.
Yeah.
I figure that integration is probably permanent, right?
Yeah. That seems like something you don't want to screw with too much. But yeah, Guardians will get AP at the end of a battle. AP, you're basically teaching. You're telling a GF, each GF that you have, to learn one ability at a time.
Every single year, you troublemakers enter in. Oh, how I enjoy scolding them.
I like that guy's style.
I like that guy. He's so good. I just wish he had more dialogue. He's only got like maybe four lines through the game.
But yeah, the GFs will apply all the AP from
in
battles
on your conversations during the seed exam.
You're telling them to learn.
Yeah.
And we'll get into what they learn later.
Good luck with the seed exam.
There's active abilities, passive abilities.
I just became a seed myself. Good luck. Some of these voices are me reaching back to the 90s, trying to get some 90s bros, some real California voices. Some real awesome voices. I didn't take the tour, so I think this was me
showing off
doing a mini tour, just being like, here's some spots.
I appreciated very early on that things were laid out like clearly and geometrically at the beginning of this game,
and color coded too. Yeah.
Oh, but that written test sure was hard. Oh, at least you made it to the written part. I still haven't finished all my credits yet. I know, I have a lot left too. It'd be nice if we could all take it together. Yeah, even cooler if the three of us would pass.
I got to admit, I'm having way too much fun playing the girl groups.
Yeah, a lot of JRPGs can get like the geography can get really cloudy. Like it's hard to tell like where you are relative to other things, or like where you can go.
Yeah,
sort of thing. This one's pretty clear.
I would actually take it a step further. I wish more games would. There's a bunch of little tricks that happen in this game. I don't know if they're intentional or not, but tricks to simplify spaces. And I wish more games would use these tricks. The circular layout is a conceit that is real obviously intentional, but it looks good and it works.
Yep.
Squall, over here. I'll be announcing the squad assignments for the exam now. Let's see. You'll be with Zell Dinkt. He's quite a lively fellow.
Yes.
Lively?
He's yes.
Just loud. Can't I switch members?
Are you sure you don't mean awesome?
I'm afraid that's not possible.
You can't switch members because he's awesome. Ten strength. 10th strength. It's playing Tekken. Yes.
Yeah. Buddy. Also, randomly, face tattoo?
Yeah, sure. It's actually, fun fact, this is where Mike Tyson got the idea. Oh, yes. So, I love how one of them is called Booyah. Extremely 1998.
Yep.
We talked a little bit about limits last time, but everybody's limit in this game is
You don't get along with Cypher.
executed differently. Some are
Yes.
like button mash timing kind of things.
This morning.
Zells are like
We weren't
Tekken
playing.
or Street
We were
Fighter,
training.
like button combinations.
I bet
Yes.
you he doesn't
Fighting
think
game
so.
things.
Look, Cypher's just being a pain in the ass. All you have to do is ignore him.
His voice rules.
Thank you.
None of your business? Excuse me, but that Cypher you're talking about, he's your squad leader.
Oh, that'll go well.
Say what? It can't be changed. Cypher, are you here?
Oh, that's right. He has like he has toadies
Yeah, toadies.
because he's a bully.
Rujin and Ragin tagging along as usual. I guess that makes up the whole disciplinary committee. You're the squad leader. Good luck to you. Instructor, I hate it when people wish me luck. Save those words for a bad student. Someone who needs them, huh? Okay then. Good luck, Cypher.
Oh, my video got paused. Was that you or did we
Yeah,
lose?
Mine's buffering. I'm not
Okay
sure
then.
why.
Good luck, Cypher.
Mine's back. How are you doing?
Mine is not.
It's not. Okay. We're gonna pause. This is real life.
It's weird because it's
Add
not.
instructor trait to the list.
Must be my browser because my internet connection is obviously fine.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think sometimes the Chrome plugin gets wonky.
yeah. Let me just try to. I'm gonna try to reload.
Okay.
Chrome plugin. We're at 11:43.
This is
Back to 11:11.
why don't you hit play and see what happens?
Are you at 11:15?
Mine kept going, so I'm gonna reload the page and hopefully it'll join where you are.
If not, we can just. I can just fetch the
Save
link
those
again.
words for a bad student. Someone who...
Yeah. Start watching. Yeah. Can you create a new link?
Sure. Yeah, it just looks like YouTube just pooped its pampers there for a minute.
Yep. Oh, if we were recording in any other era, people maybe we would have thought to be embarrassed, but it's COVID and everybody's doing Zoom meetings with kids and cats and
Right.
making
Everyone is that North Korea expert now.
yeah.
With a little like toddler in the background or whatever.
Oh God.
I'm looking at the like buffered amount of the video, and it's only a couple minutes ahead right now, so I might
Usual.
give it.
I guess that makes up the whole disciplinary...
I have us now. Okay, so I joined the party, and I have us at 11:15, which I think is where you are.
Okay. My gray bar though, like the amount the video has loaded past where we are isn't too much further ahead. It's only at 12:28.
I see.
Hopefully that rolls.
We'll catch up.
Looks like it's
Yeah, mine is advancing, but slowly.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think if you go, I think we're good, probably.
Instructor,
Yep, here we go.
I hate it when people wish me luck. Save those words for a bad student, someone who needs them, huh? Okay then. Good luck, Cypher.
I love the Jack Nicholson.
Add instructor trait to the list. The list, what is that?
That's frightening.
Yeah.
Well then, you're all assigned to squad.
You know who
B.
made lists,
I'll be the
Chris?
instructor in charge.
The Nazis.
Teamwork is of the utmost importance.
The Nazis.
Let's
and,
get through this exam, everyone. Listen up.
And
Teamwork means staying
Nixon.
out of my way. It's a squad B rule, and don't you forget.
Well, and like school shooters in this era.
Okay, good point.
Is everyone here?
Yeah, I didn't even think I noticed that at the time. I mean, I don't know if that was deliberate, but like,
Didn't it?
he's pretty bad. Like he's more than just a bully.
Oh,
Yes.
It's
He's
been a
pretty
while,
screwed up.
everyone. How's everyone doing? This exam will involve 12 members from squads A through D. You will be proceeding to a real battlefield. Of course, the battles are for real. Life and death, victory and defeat, honor and disgrace. Each of these go
So-
hand in.
So for this voice, what I landed on was a combination of Winston Churchill and
How about it? Are you still
the
up
Sausage
for it?
King of Chicago from Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
I was just gonna say he's kind of
Will be accompanied
Churchillian.
by
Yeah.
9
Just a
senior
little.
members.
Just a
Should
little.
you fail, these members shall get the job done. They always do. Well, that's one less worry on your mind. The Pride of Balam Garden, the elite mercenary force, Seed. Learn from them, obey their commands, and accomplish the mission. Prove yourself worthy of becoming a member of Seed. Best of luck.
Seems like there should be another sentence there.
It will be our finest hour.
But he's more the Sausage King of Chicago. Let's be clear.
Sure. Yeah, Sid's another Final
We've
Fantasy
yet to have a
staple
gunblade
that
specialist
changes
in Seed.
in each game.
That is
Mhm.
why I'm hoping you and Cypher will join us.
He was a swearing, chain
Let's
smoking,
get a move on.
like inventor in 7.
Some kind of cross between Groucho Marx and astronaut.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you get a truck. Yeah.
Yeah, this game has cars, which I know they did the same thing in 7, but it still is just like. What? And actually, there's a whole conversation which we will get into much later about like, when is this? What technological level of development
Show me your
are
gunblade,
we
huh?
at here?
I mean, there's guns in this, isn't there? There's like
Man.
Sure,
20th century firearms in this, right?
that's right.
Just a
And
peek.
cable television.
Shh, fine. Yeah. Oh, why you be so unselfish, you Scrooge? Well, say something at least. What's on your mind? Nothing.
Gave it a little flavor there.
Would you stop that? It's
I like it.
annoying.
It's something.
Chicken wuss. What did you call me? Knock it off. Instructor. Who was that girl in the infirmary this morning? Was someone there? I didn't notice anybody. Is there a problem? No, not really. Oh, this is great. I have a chicken wuss and a guy who just reached puberty.
Yeah, the voice acting for Cypher is on point.
Thank you. Yeah, it's definitely going for a Christian Slater kind of Jack Nicholson.
Christian Slater in Heathers.
Yeah, in Heathers. Yeah.
Oh man.
By the way, the controls on the cars.
That's fine. Just put that anywhere. It's fine.
Oh Christ.
That's
we got there. Oh, we got there.
I love how they give you the car. They give you control of the car to go all 5 seconds down the road. It's wonderful.
There's
you can rent a car later.
Yeah.
It's a place down the street.
I think it serves two important purposes. One is that it's actually a tutorial. It's just
so that's the vessel.
By the way, there's cars in this game. Here's how to use them.
There ain't no turning back.
And there's other vehicles that have similar controls that are more important. So
you're scared too.
But it's also a bit of world building. You are not a part of some ragtag operation. You're a well-funded military organization with Humvees
now.
Right?
Come on, move it. Hurry, Squall.
Yeah, I'm trying to go. God.
Get aboard now.
I think I lose points for talking to too many people when I should be taking my test.
Where do you think you're
being graded right now?
I know you're graded when you get to the beach. If you talk to the people on the beach, you lose points. I don't know about here.
Jeez, boy. Okay. Yeah, so you were graded for what? Your time, the time you picked for the mission for Ifrit.
Yep.
And then you're graded on your performance here?
Yeah, on several different metrics, actually. Yeah.
And we'll see later what that affects.
Well,
it's pretty weird and pretty neat.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Pleased to meet you. Cypher, how many times has it been now? Oh, I just love these exams.
He's a fail son, I see.
I'll explain the current situation and the mission.
If she has to ask, the answer is more than the 3.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Be seated. Our client for this mission is the Dalit Dukedom Parliament. A request for seed was made 18 hours ago. Dalit has been under attack by the Galbadian army since about 72 hours ago. 49 hours into the battle, Dalit abandoned their position in the inner city. Currently, they have retreated into the nearby mountains and are reorganizing their troops. That's the current status. Now, on to the mission objective. According to our reports, the Galbadian army is mopping up the Dalit troops in the mountain region. We're to make a landing at Lapin Beach. We're to eliminate the Galbadian army within the city and liberate it ASAP. Afterwards, Seed members will intercept any Galbadian army forces trying to make their way into the city from the mountain range.
So just to be clear, this transnational academy of child soldiers is intervening in a conflict between two sovereign countries.
Army inside
Yeah.
the city.
What's your point?
That sounds important.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Sounds boring. So what you're saying is
Also, they have to do it to graduate from high school.
Right.
Like, I had to take an AP exam.
Oh, it hardly needs to be said.
These
but
guys have to kill a bunch of
withdraw
people.
Takes priority.
Right.
Don't forget.
You mean
We're
you
almost there.
would rather have taken an AP exam than like invade Bosnia?
This is not
The battle as
unlike
soon as we
invading
disembark.
Bosnia.
Just be prepared.
Basically, I mean,
That's
yeah.
all. Any questions? Talk to Quistis.
I also like to point out that that whole time Commander Zhu was going over the strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Zell was dutifully paying attention, and Cypher never even looked at the
Oh,
screen.
my first
Yes, correct.
He transparently doesn't care.
Nervous.
Yes.
Better not piss in your pants. What? Are you talking to me? You bastard. Okay, enough talk. We'll be landing pretty soon. Get ready. Roger. All right. Yeah. Well then, Squall. Why don't you go see what's going on outside? Okay. Oh, good, because it's my order.
What? He's a real charmer, isn't he?
He is such a bastard. I mean, we were joking earlier about how these kids are probably a little screwed up from being mercenaries at
Yeah.
age 17, but
Yeah.
the game will actually address this. That this right now it seems normal just because we don't have any frame of reference otherwise. This is the only perspective we have narratively is these characters right now, and later on we'll see regular citizens. They're going to be like, dude. Some people admire the Seed mercenaries, and some people are like, man, they're a tragic lot.
Yeah. And then we learn why there are seeds, and why maybe it just had to be done. Yeah, speaking of things that were new at the time, we had never seen anything like this before.
Oh yeah, the FMV to like
Okay, you're to
playable
secure the central
sprites
square.
seamlessly.
Be sure
There
to-
were
Yeah.
brief moments of that in FF7, but they didn't play this well.
Well, and
Let's move.
the character models in 7 were the ones that weren't in FMV
Right.
did not look anything like this. So
Right.
they didn't look human. So yeah. They're more like Legos or something.
So Ifrit is being junctioned to Zell for the rest of the game.
That's his now. That fireman lives in his brain now.
Yep. I think it's fitting. So far, we're on good flavor. Squall is
Yeah.
kind of cold, so he gets Shiva. Zell is fiery, he gets Ifrit.
Also means that Cypher's not going to get a GM.
That's right.
Normally, you could give him one temporarily.
That's right.
That would be a tremendous waste for reasons.
It makes this section of the game just a little bit harder, but not unmanageable.
So this is what I was talking about earlier, where we're telling Ifrit what to start learning. So what we just told him to start learning is HP junctioning. So when he accumulates enough AP toward that, he'll learn an ability that will let us junction a spell to increase Zell's HP.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of the
And when
most
he's
important...
done with that, we can tell him to learn something else.
Yeah. And that's one of the most important abilities in the game, HP junctioning, because when you get a good spell attached to Zell's HP, he'll have twice the hit points of anybody else. And so then he becomes just a meat shield.
There's different spells have different like multipliers when they're junctioned to certain things, but it's conceptually consistent. So like healing spells, for example, help with HP, but they don't help with things like strength.
Yes.
They will, but just not as much.
Just a little.
We're also noticing the effect in combat of GFs. Like Cypher here can only attack because he does not have any GFs. I joked about it in episode 1 that like you literally can't use an item if your GF isn't telling you how to do it.
That's right. That's right.
You're selecting not just stat bumps with your GFs, you're selecting like active abilities you use in combat. So if you want to be able to cast a spell or draw or summon or use an item, that's how you do it.
Now, if we wanted to be pedantic about it or over analytical about it, it raises some real questions, right? Because even these soldiers can cast lightning, right? So do they have GFs, or is the lightning really just thunder? Is that a metaphor for the technology? Do they have like little thunder guns on their wrists?
Thunder guns or something, yeah.
Or are there multiple ways to have magic? Maybe you can be trained to have magic. Maybe you have a natural talent, or maybe you jammed a supernatural entity into your brain.
Yeah,
Look out!
I mean, I do. Welcome to the DMT podcast.
DMT.
Just kidding. Don't do that.
Well, DMT done properly is harmless.
Well, I'm sure.
Not that I haven't tried it, but the science says that it's harmless.
Yeah. Oh yeah, about these the commands though. You would think like the ones we've seen so far are attack, which you always have.
Yeah.
Item, draw, magic, GM. That's 5. You only get 4 at once, so you have to kind of pick. Something gets left out.
And for a party, you want to make sure you're covering all 5. So someone is going to have items but not GF, and someone's going to have magic but not items, and so on. Yeah. But it gets worse as the game goes on because you get
other
more
cool stuff.
You get other cool stuff, right?
There's a point where draw becomes less important, but it's not until much
central
later.
Squares. Just
Once you've already min-maxed the big Jesus
Hey,
out.
all you Galbadian cowards out there, come out and show your faces. Don't leave me hanging now. Oh, what an idiot.
The writing in this game, there are places where it's sloppy and the localization is weird, but some of it's right on.
Oh yeah.
One of the pieces of music we heard when the boat crashed into the beach, that song is called The Landing. And if you go on YouTube and you search landing covers, you'll find a whole world of people who have covered that song as a metal song, as a techno song. It's a deep dive into a fun little world.
I mean, it's something we can talk about throughout this series on and off. Is the music of this game, and really every Final Fantasy game. I mean, Uematsu's compositions are well covered.
Yes.
There may be more.
Yeah.
Alright, I want you guys to scout the area for enemies.
It's one of the things that that I like about 6 is that it's limited by like the 16-bit
Yeah.
SNES like sound.
You
but
say
it's
you say limited, but
right.
it's
right.
real good.
Yeah, Uematsu really squeezes every ounce of music out of that little box.
Yeah.
And that game is literally operatic.
Oh.
There's like an opera within the game, but the game itself has an operatic theme. Music's really important in that one.
It's important to the series. I think 6 probably has the best music, but I think 8 is a close second. I think 8 is a close second. And 8 takes a few diversions that are like
That's all of them.
a little more metal, a little more techno, a little more. It's great. They're both great.
Well then, we're on standby till the enemy comes. Stand by, how boring.
You mentioned earlier that you're judged on everything that you do here, and now I'm like noticing
Sounds like it's starting.
all the things that you can do or should or should not do.
Get out of here.
Because some of it might even be like, do you talk to this dog or not? Or
Hey,
like
Albanian
how much time you spend
soldiers.
like standing
what are you
around.
waiting for?
Yes.
Come show me what you got.
You don't get points for the dog here, but there is a place later where you do get points for the dog.
Nothing. What the hell? Man, now this is what I call boring. This ain't right, man.
So
He's so 90s.
Still keeping us waiting. That's it. I can't take it anymore. What is this? Some kind of dog training?
I love their little run here.
Well, it's the enemy.
Oh, that was Squall.
Where the hell are they going?
Oops.
Hey, what's that up there? Our next destination. But that's against orders. Weren't you just saying how bored you were? Squall. I stand by the captain's decision. Oh, the captain's decision. You want to wreak some havoc too, don't you? It's a good opportunity to test out my training. Thanks to you, I feel like I can take on anyone, even if they do fight dirty. You'll thank me when the time comes. What the fuck? I thought you guys didn't get along and now you're all buddy-buddy. Listen, this ain't no ordinary battle. It's an exam, an important one. I'm telling you, we have to stick to our orders. Then you stay here. I don't need any Boy Scouts. What was that? Don't take him seriously, Zell. Cypher, if we're gonna go, Let's hurry. The enemy is headed for the facility. We, Squad B, are to secure the summit. Move out. All right. Oh, fine.
So I just noticed this time, playing this time through the game, that when it pans up, you can see a blank television in the front of that building. It's like a big Times Square TV embedded in the building, and it's black. It's black. Real interesting foreshadowing. So the thing that's so lovely about that particular chunk of dialogue is that you were talking about how this is partly a game about bullying, right? But this game is also honest about the fact that bullies and their targets do have a relationship with each other.
Yes.
And it's not 100% abuse. There is often some kind of friendship or connection that they have.
Yeah, it's at least. I mean, I wouldn't go as far as to say like Zell there that these guys are buddy,
Right.
but they have a common experience.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yep.
Part of that has to do with the extremely weird nature of their academy.
Yep.
But yeah, they share an experience, and that affects their psychology,
Yes.
how they act with each other and other people.
That's right.
Just one of them is
What business do they have with the community?
he's kind of just checked out. One of them is I mean, he has like an enemies list. Like he's gone. Like,
Oh, as a child,
but he still
I
has the
used to
same
play at this
experience. as
communication tower.
Yeah.
It was already closed
He's
down
gone,
then.
but he's not.
I was careless.
He's not inhuman, and that's part of what I
Right.
love about this game is that he's not just a psycho.
Right.
There's more to him.
Who are you? Don't worry, we're seed candidates. We've been dispatched by Garden. So, what's going on up there? The Galbadian soldiers have entered the communication tower. On top of that, that place has always been a nesting ground for monsters. If you guys are going up there, you better... Oh!
Oh man, it's Cobra Kai. Look out.
Listen up.
They're gonna strike
The
first.
finishing blow determines the experience points.
Oh, that's right. There's like a killing blow kind of XP boost. I can't remember how much it is. It's like 10% or something. Yeah. I mean, this is something we'll have to confront throughout the game, but Cypher's psychology, I guess, his relationship to everybody else around him. He's never like, frankly, like, I don't know, Sephiroth or other like villains in like a lot of these types of games where he's never really like completely lost to mustache twirling Snidely Whiplash villain.
Yeah.
Like he's on a different side of things. His perspective, why he does what he does, evolves, and as it does, it becomes almost more understandable. But
Yeah.
I mean, he's still a bad dude, and it's like the roots of anything he does are kind of poisonous because he's a bully here.
Yeah.
He's doing the same things for bad reasons.
So, I made a joke about Cobra Kai here, but the first season of that show, Cobra Kai, which is the Karate Kid reboot, the whole first season is about exactly what you were just saying. That Johnny and Daniel are more alike than anybody would like to admit, but they just sort of fell on the two opposite sides of humanity.
Wasn't there like a fan theory about Karate Kid back in the day that the protagonist of that is actually kind of wrong?
Yes.
Like he's really wrong-headed, in specifically how he deals with the girl. And isn't the conceit of Cobra Kai basically the same thing? Like,
yeah, but he's not the bad guy. There's no bad guys in any of it. It's really looking at like two guys who are more alike than you would think, who deal with situations differently. Neither one of them is fully mature.
Yeah.
Right.
I guess my point about Cypher, at least at this stage, is he's a bully at best, and at worst, he's potentially very dangerous. I mean, he has enemies in this, like,
yeah,
but he's a mercenary at age 18. Like, that would screw anybody.
You're gonna get a few bad seeds,
right? But
hey,
do we ever learn what that term even means?
in terms of being an acronym? No.
Yeah.
More fun for us. Come on. Fun, please. Ow!
Thanks, guys. Doing good work there. So, one thing to note about this game is that the moon is a constant companion, visually. One of the innovations of this game, maybe they did it a bit in 7, is each battle randomizes where the camera is, and there are a few set camera angles. And so you very rarely see like the good guys on the right and the bad guys on the left, but sometimes you do. You get to see it here. This is what Final Fantasy games used to look like.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't, I don't remember how much it affects, like, say, Zell's limit, stuff like that. I think the most common thing it would affect is the trigger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we saw, I think the first limit we saw was Cypher's.
Yeah,
earlier.
right.
But that one doesn't have any special, like, mechanics to it. We'll see more later.
Yeah, there's no mechanics, it's just a big attack. But he does do, we'll get to see it again. He does do the fire attack from the movie. Right there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Correct.
That's my favorite. It's my favorite thing in the game. So Shiva just learned strength junctioning. So now Squall can attach a spell to his strength and he'll hit harder. That's what we've been saying.
60 Blizzard, that's a lot. You can carry up to 100 of each casting. And the game will basically take however many castings you have and multiply it by that ability's like multiplier for that spell.
Yeah.
So like attack spells junction well with strength, cure does not. You know, the
That's
multiplier's lower. As we get higher level spells, the multiplier will go up.
The generator is up and running, sir. No problem with the boosters. What the hell are they doing?
That rules.
Cable disconnection confirmed. Beginning the exchange process. Roger. Repairs? Who cares?
Such a tactician.
This must be your first real battle. Are you scared? I don't know. Try not
That's
to
a good
think about
answer,
it.
actually.
I love battles. I fear nothing.
I was thinking about
Way
getting
I
that as a
look at it,
tattoo.
As
I
long as you
love
make it out of
battles.
the
I
battle
fear nothing.
alive, you're one step closer to fulfilling your dream. What? Your dream? You have one too, don't you? Sorry, but I'm gonna pass on that subject. Yo, let me in on it. Mind your own business. Oh, fucking hell. What's the matter, Zell? You like swatting flies? God damn you! Oh, there you are.
That's right.
Yep.
I always forget that she is introduced this early.
Yeah.
I mean, we've already seen her once in one way or another.
Are you Squad B? I'm a messenger. Name Selfie from Squad A. The squad captain's Cypher, right? Where's he?
Committing war crimes over there.
One of these days, I'm gonna tell you all about my romantic dream.
What?
Oh, this sure is tough. Whoa, Captain, wait up! What are you waiting for? Come on! Come on! Squall, you're not gonna jump. It's a cliff, man. You're not gonna jump.
Oh, I think you're graded on this, aren't you?
You are, yeah. I don't know
You are.
I don't know what gets you points though. I don't know which one you should choose.
I'm gonna guess the grading people are lawful good or lawful neutral. And that was probably not good.
You think so? I don't know.
So.
Let's get going.
It's also possible that you get higher on one
Has everyone equal
thing
to
and
G?
lower on another.
You haven't
Maybe,
forgotten, have you?
Oh yeah, you can't even give her a GF, right?
Nope, not for now.
Yikes. Well, cool. It's gonna be your little attack machine.
Hey, she's got nunchucks, so she's fine.
Whoa, so this is a communication tower. Sure is big. Oh! Oh! You cowards! Hey! The captain's getting away! Did he go up? Hey, Squad B captain!
So this is actually going to wrap up this episode of Ramp and Splash commentating Final Fantasy VIII. I think we're about to save here and close out the game. I want to thank Chris for being here, for making me laugh. I would have spit out my water if you had caught me at the right moment. A couple of times there. And in the next episode, we're going to have some boss fights.
Oh man.
There's some boss fight coming. And another timed mission.
And maybe you'll die, because like we said last time, you're just gonna go ahead and record that.
Could die. It could happen. All right, thanks everyone. We'll see you next time.
See you.
I don't know where this song comes in the game. It's on the soundtrack. I think it's one
I
of those
actually,
like. Yeah.
I think I know.
Yeah. Okay. We'll get to it eventually.